Well, we can start now. This is the speaking test of the International English Language Testing System taking place at HEXA'S Ambarkhana. The candidate is Rimon Debroy. Candidate number is HA9316. The examiner is Abdullah Al-Mahdi. Examiner number is HA0018. Good evening.
Good evening.
My name is Mahdi. Could you please tell me your full name?
My name is Rimon Debroy.
Okay, and what can I call you?
Please just call me Rimon.
Okay, and do you work or study?
Currently, I'm working part-time in a freelance company named Infosys, which is the second most influential company in my hometown.
Okay, will you continue it for full-time?
Oh, yes, I wish to continue it full-time as it is one of the domain that I wish to pursue my future career in, as I am really into computer programming.
Okay, great. Let's move on to part one. I'm going to ask you a few questions which are related to your personal life. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, let's begin with morning routine. Do you like to get up early in the morning?
Oh, yes, I do, because I really believe in the philosophy that if we get up early, we get a more number of hours in our daily life so that we can put it into our pursuance of whatever ambition we have.
Okay. What do you usually do in the morning?
After I get up, I go to the bathroom, I brush my teeth, then I take my breakfast, then I head for a walk in the park or hit the gym.
Okay. Do you think breakfast is important?
Well, in my opinion, yes, it is, because after we get up, our stomach is empty, and if we need an energetic day, we have to take a good breakfast so that we can have the energy that we need to continue the whole day.
Okay. Did you have the same morning routine in the past?
Well, no, because in the past, when I was a student, I had a different timetable as in comparison with the timetable I have now, as I'm working in a company, so I need to adjust my timetable in accordance with that.
Okay. Do you have the same routine every day of the week?
No. When it is weekend, I like to, put myself aside from the work and have quality time with my friends and family, and I tend to go out with them for a walk or in the park or even going for cinema.
Well, let's talk about films and movies. Do you like to watch movies?
Oh, yes, I do. I have particularly developed the tendency to watch movies from watching the movies from the franchise called the Terminator franchise, as the main actor in it is very talented, and he interested me in watching into science fiction movies.
How often do you go to the cinema?
Well, to be honest, I don't go to the theaters that often, because as I have a Netflix subscription, I tend to watch movies online, as it saves me the time to travel to the theaters
Okay. Do you have a favorite movie star?
Yes, my favorite movie star is Arnold Schwarzenegger, who played the role of the Terminator in the Terminator franchise. He is a really bulky and good physique character, and he also plays the role very goodly.
Okay. Have you ever seen a movie star in real life?
Well, I haven't seen any movie star in my real life till now, but I wish to see and have a personal conversation with Arnold Schwarzenegger, as he is the role model of me.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of your speaking test part 1. We're going to move on to part 2, and I want you to describe about a topic. And before that, you have 1 minute to think about what are you going to say. If you wish, you can make note. the paper. And I want you to describe a time when you gave advice to others. So here the topic, and your 1 minute start from now. Okay, thank you. Your 1 minute is up. So remember, you have 2 minutes. Don't worry if I stop you. If your time is over, I'll stop you. Understand? Please just speak.
I'm going to tell you about an incident that I remember about giving advice to others. It was when me and my friends were shifting into a new campus of college to get admission, and when we are filling out the forms that we had to fill up for admission, I suggested them to take biology as an optional subject, but they were not listening to me and they were insisting to take higher maths as they were a little bit weak in them. But even though I was not an expert in giving opinion to others, and me and I myself was not an expert in biology to declare that biology would be a good subject to take as an optional subject. Even though I declared it, because according to me, I thought that if we take an hard subject as an optional subject, and even if we score less in that subject in our examinations, it won't affect our overall score that much. So I advised them to take biology. There were in total 2 to 3 subjects that we could take as optional. We didn't think about one subject, which was arts, as we were not that much interested in that. The only 2 options that we had was higher maths and biology. And, and, and I was, you could say, somewhat a efficient math solver. So I told them that even if you face any kind of problems, I would be able to help you if you take higher maths as an optional subject. So yeah.
Okay. What do you like most? Taking or giving advices?
Well, if you ask me, I like both, as sometimes I get across people who do not know that much about a particular topic, and to them I like to give opinions, and from someone who appears to be more knowledgeable than me, I welcome any opinion they have to offer.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of your speaking test part 2. I want you to return pen and paper. Thank you. Okay, let's move on to part 3. I'm going to ask you a few questions which are related to your topic. Do you understand? Okay, let's talk about advices. What are the problems if you ask too many people for advice?
Well, in my perspective, I think that if we ask too many people for giving advice on a particular topic, their advices may significantly vary and cause us to jumble up in our mind, and ultimately it won't lead to any proper solution, and it will also tend to make ourselves more confused and anxious about the solution. So I think it is better not to take opinion from many people at the same time. Rather, we can take from a particular person, or at the max 2%.
Okay. What are the personalities of people whose job is to give advice to others?
So could you please stop there?
Sure. What are the personalities of people whose job is to give advice to others?
Well, I think that those who give opinions to others have to have a considerable personality in terms of modesty and knowledge and experience, as even if we lack in one of those factors, we may not be able to provide an efficient or acceptable opinion to them. uh, so I think a person should have those three qualities at the minimum to give someone an opinion. But if they could have any other traits or qualities in them, that would be even beneficial to the overall effectiveness of the opinion.
Okay. Is it good to ask advice from strangers online? Is it good to ask advice from strangers online?
Well, in my opinion, we should not ask opinion from any strangers, let it be in online or offline, because we do not know the actual motive or the intention of the strangers who are giving us the opinion, and they might also lack proper experience and knowledge in that field about which they are providing an opinion. So I think it might lead us to a unfavorable or unpalatable situation in the future if we tend to follow their opinion.
Okay. Should people prepare themselves before giving advice?
Well, obviously, because giving an advice is not a thing to take lightly, because no matter what advice we give, the person who will receive our advice might take it very seriously, and if we give a wrong opinion or a unsuitable advice to them, it might make them lead to an danger or accident or any unfavorable situation. So I think people should be well prepared and well researched about the thing that they are giving opinion about.
Okay, thank you. That's the end of your speaking test.